Welcome, everybody, to the latest episode of Real Spill with Shyne. It's your boy Shyne checking in with you one more time. I got Gutta here with me today. What's up, my boy?
What's going on, fam? It's hump day out there.
Yeah, man. Hump Day, July 6th, 2022, man. Hope everybody had a good 4th of July weekend. I took a little hiatus, had lot of stuff going on, but we are back, and we're back to give you everything you've been waiting on, give you the news stories of today that can affect your world tomorrow. We're going to back up a little bit, though, because a lot of things happened since the last time we did a doggone podcast, and we're going to just hit on the main ones. Excuse me, y'all. Matter of course, hold on. I'm finna go ahead and get into the story. But I ain't even told folk, man, please like, follow, share, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate every time y'all do that. And nothing but love to everybody out there who has already like, followed, and subscribed to the channel. Now, go ahead and moving on, man. Our first story of today is about Jayland Walker. I know everybody done heard about Mr. Walker. They fired at least 90 shots at the brother. They hit him about 60 times. Um, he apparently he didn't want to stop for a traffic stop, which is always, I'm gonna just say it's always a bad idea to not stop for the traffic stop. He left they say that during the pursuit, a shot came from his car. They say so apparently he shot at the police during the pursuit. Now, so once the the chase comes to a halt, he hops out the car and runs, and he leaves the gun inside the car. Right. Now, I'm gonna say this just because I got to say this. Them officers that's chasing him at that time don't know whether the gun is in the car or on his person. They don't know. Now I'm gonna let you go ahead and watch the video from there. I think I done gave a nice little lead up to it real quick. Give me a second. I'm gonna pull my video up. Well, all this technical stuff.
For the first time, police blurred the officers' faces and they have not released their names. From the moment of the first shots to an officer announcing to cease fire, it was just 7 seconds in its entirety. We again want to warn you, the video is disturbing, and out of respect for Walker's family that does not want to see his body, we're not showing that portion of the video. Akron police first released 2 video clips, the first showing a narration of the chase, the second in real time.
21 shots fired, that vehicle just had a shot come out of its door.
An officer describes a gunshot from Jayland Walker's car as they chased Walker on Route 8 after police say Walker didn't stop for a traffic and equipment violation less than a half-mile before on East Talmadge.
No speed driver grabbing something and a shot came out through his door.
Akron Police Chief Stephen Milet says ODOT camera captured what they believe was a muzzle flash out of Walker's car. Watch closely the moments right before police killed Walker. You see officers running to Walker's car, guns drawn. Walker, wearing a mask, jumped out as it slowed down on East Wilbeth in Claremont and started running. Officers followed. Seconds later, gunfire that lasted 7 seconds. Chief Milet says he has watched the video at least 40 times.
When you see it in real time, it's very hard to distinguish what Mr. Walker is doing.
Chief Milet describes still photos he says appears to show Walker going down to his waist area, turning toward officers, and a forward motion of his arm. In the end, Walker had at least 60 gun-related wounds, according to the ME's report. The chief says the ME is still determining entry and exit wounds.
Now, after hearing that, Gutta, how you feel about that?
It was a sad situation, man. Either way.
Yeah, no doubt. It's a sad situation.
We wasn't there, so
We weren't there. All we could do is pray for the family, pray for everybody involved. Hope that everybody able to find some kind of peace within themselves. But I do want to give this warning to all the young black men out there. When you done got caught, one thing about me when I was out there in those streets, when I was caught.
Right.
You know, I ain't finna play them kind of games because I ain't want them kind of things to happen to me. You know, when you out there living a certain type of life or pretending to live a certain type of life, whatever the
Right.
case is, if you look the part and you out there in those streets, like getting pulled over by the police and getting questioned is part of it.
Yeah.
You have to go ahead and pull over and take your lick, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you wanna ensure that you're gonna come home, you got to pull over and take your lick, man. That's just part of it. You take off and run and do anything, but like they said, bro, that took 7 seconds. Now, 7 seconds seem like a long time when you're watching the video,
Yeah.
but 7 seconds, dog, that ain't no time. You got people reacting like split second reactions, and once he go down like he finna pull something out here way bad, everybody thinking about they want to go home.
Mm-hmm.
Just like how he was trying to go home, everybody else that was on the other side wanted to go home. Now I hate that this happened, but I wish he'd have just pulled over and took his lick. You know, his family begged to go see him at the county today. You know what I'm saying? However the situation went. At the worst, his family would have been able to go see him at the county. Or if he hadn't did nothing, he would have went on home. You know what I'm saying? But, thinking you living in GTA, this shit ain't, you don't get no second life. You don't get, ain't now another life coming back, man. Nah, man, ain't no respawn, and your ass is dead, and your family is left here to pick up the pieces and try to figure out why it happened. And man, you just have to pray for his mama, his sisters, brothers. I don't know if he got them folks or not, but I just pray for everybody involved, man. That's a terrible situation. That's a terrible situation, man. We got to teach our youth again, man, how to deal with these police. Cause I know it's one thing to say that they shouldn't do it, but we know how they is. We know what happens when these things happen. It's like how they say when you keep doing the same thing and expecting a different result, that's crazy. Like you know what happens. You got a good chance of getting shot if you take off and run from the police. You got an even greater chance of getting shot if you pretend like you finna shoot the police. Like if you just pull down like you got a gun, like you finna scare the police, ain't no scared they finna shoot you.
Mm-hmm.
They finna shoot you. You ain't finna scare them. They finna shoot the shit out you, man. So, you know, I don't know if they need a class. There need to be some shit on YouTube. Somebody need to put a tutorial on YouTube for these kids since that's what they watching a lot.
Right.
You know, man, when you put it in the rap song, when you get caught, man, you gotta take that lick. Ain't no Bonnie and Clyde shit really going on for real, man, cause you can't outrun that radio. So you ain't gonna outrun them, bro. And a lot of times they be doing this shit in their own car. So it ain't nigga at the easy, they can let you go and just wait on you to come home. They know you coming home soon later. Man. And I wish that a lot more police would do that, cause back in the day that used to be the thing we'll catch 'em later.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Out there, it feel like lives gonna be put at risk. Like I don't feel like they ought to be going on these high speed chases and putting other people lives, especially when you know who the person in the car is.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you already done positively ID'd the person and everything, man, ain't no need in putting everybody else at risk. You can just fall back and he going to his house or his more house sooner or later. But oh man, I just wish Buddy had a made better decisions that day and we wouldn't have to deal with that. But I ain't gotta deal with it. I'm talking like I gotta deal. I know his family's really going through it right now. And I'm pretty sure Black Lives Matter probably gonna pull up on the scene and man, you know, at the end of the day, yeah, 90 shots is a lot of shots. I don't know how many officers was out there shooting though. It was a pretty big chase, and there was a lot of officers going across that thing. So I mean, if somebody look like they finna draw a gun on you, how many times are you gonna shoot before you stop?
Shit, I don't know, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's the question you have to ask. If you feel like somebody's reaching in their waistband to pull out a pistol and shoot at you, how many times are you gonna pull the trigger before you stop? And you asking these people to be trained enough to just shoot 2, 3 times when they life been threatened. You know, you can say he didn't have a weapon or not, but I just saw the video where he went down like he was finna put one out. I also saw the part of the video where I saw a shot come from his vehicle while he was on the interstate. So they know these two things. They know that he has a gun somewhere in his possession, and they know that he just reached down like he was going in his waistband. But you ask these people to be, you know, to be so much better trained and better behaved. But at the end of the day, man, sometimes it rely on the citizen too, man. Just go on ahead, lay down and take your lick. That's all you gotta do, man. Go on ahead. That man has so many opportunities just to take his lick. That's all he had to do, man. We all did not wanted to go to jail. You know, we all did not want to go to jail, bro. But when you got that many police chasing you, bro, you done got the adrenaline rushing. It's pumping. It's go time. And then like they were showing immense restraint, not shooting him before he put his hand down. But once he put his hand down in the waistband, they were just gonna chase him and rough him up before he did that. They were gonna slide him across the concrete a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he was gonna still be him. But once he put down in that waistband, man, my wife can't come see me at the hospital, dog. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna move on to the next big story of the weekend, man. Sharks and women were having beef. A shark attack in Long Island. Hold on 1 second. Give me a second. Let me get everything situated. Yeah, man. New York officials closed a Long Island beach over the 4th of July holiday weekend after what they call an unprecedented shark attack that injured a lifeguard. Now, a Long Island lifeguard was playing the role of a victim during a training exercise. And the shark was like, man, you ain't seen these streets. There's real sharks out here. You out here playing. You out here playing. I'm gonna show you what a victim really, man. I'm gonna just go and tell y'all, don't be out there playing with that shit. If you want to pretend to be a shark bite victim, you can do it on land. Right. Since we pretending, you know, since we over here pretending to do stuff, let's pretend this sand, this water, and we can do it. We can play over here. But man, and also over by Egypt, 2 women got killed. She just got hurt. But these sharks ain't bullshit. 2 women were killed in shark attacks in Egypt's Red Sea over the weekend, prompting officials to close off a stretch of the coastline. The Egyptian Ministry of Environment said in a statement Sunday that the women were attacked by a shark while swimming in the Red Sea near the resort town of Hurghada. The governor of the wider Red Sea, Governor Major General Amir Hanafi, has issued an order to suspend all water activities in the vicinity of the deadly attack. Man, it's going down, man. Y'all be careful out there in that water, my people. Ooh, excuse me. Y'all be careful out there. We're gonna move on to our next story. My next story got to do with my old good friend Mitch McConnell. Mitch McConnell said that the reason why ain't nobody trying to go work at McDonald's, ain't nobody trying to go work at Burger King because y'all got too much goddamn stimulus money. He said once y'all Americans spend that stimulus money, y'all gonna be ready to get back to work because you ain't gonna have no choice. Now, to me, that is the most elitist thing that I've ever heard anybody say. If you think that somebody in America, well, I ain't gonna say somebody, because some people still do got their stimulus money, the people that didn't need it in the first place. Right. But the vast majority of this country that actually needed a stimulus payment, if you think any of them still got that, man. No. And y'all keep voting for this man in Kentucky. What I don't understand, man, they keep voting for these same people that they let you know they don't give a damn about you. They don't know nothing about you. They don't know nothing about you, man. Like, It just don't make no sense, fam. It don't, and that's how he really feel. That's how he really feel, bro. We don't move it on. I ain't gonna stay on Mitch that long. Mitch got big friends in high places. Yeah, yeah.
Feel like he knew.
Yeah, man. An Arizona man shot his girlfriend to death after his truck collided with a compact car.
Oh man.
Now, they arrested Joseph Brandon Gowley for the first degree murder after he killed Jessica Garcia. Um, Now, I've actually seen in my own eye a couple hitting each other cup. Like I done seen it in my own eyes on the north side one day. They couple they were beefing, and that thing you know head on collision in the middle of North Jefferson Street. So I know how this can go, but they got out and they ended up. I think they still together to this day. Buddy had enough of that shit. He got out the car and shot him, man. Like, mm, man, I ain't never been that mad at a significant other, man. I don't. And it ain't like I ain't never been broke up with all that kind of stuff that man. But you know, but I always been scared to death that if I do something stupid today, tomorrow might would have been my day. I turned up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I be mad as hell in heaven. Like, I'm in heaven, I find out I'm gonna hit the lottery today. Jesus walk up, nigga, you know you finna turn up tomorrow. Now all your dreams, wishes, everything finna come through tomorrow. You just couldn't wait. God, God knows, man. I'm a hold tight, man. Now, he might not have known that the bitch he needed to be with, he couldn't be with her because this girl was in the way. She was finna get out the way so you can be with the woman that gonna make you happy for the rest of your life. But now you're gonna have to put the jelly on your finger. Gonna have to put the jelly on your finger. But now we're gonna move on to the next story, man. My next story, we're gonna talk about the mass shooting up in Chicago, man. And I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. You can call me what you want to call me, man. You can say what you want to say about me. But when I first heard about a mass shooting in Chicago, I just knew it was niggas shooting. I just knew it was niggas shooting, fam. Like in Chicago.
Yeah.
I don't remember the last time I heard about white people getting shot in Chicago. You know, you don't hear. I think Al Capone was the last time I heard about white people getting shot in Chicago. But apparently, this dude right here, they say he a rapper. Everybody a rapper. They say he a rapper, man. He probably got an old YouTube. Probably got it. Well, he probably had it. They probably took all that shit down now. But he don't like Jews for some reason, man. Like I don't be getting this like how you be specialized in who you hate and stuff. It's crazy, man. It's crazy to me, dog. It's crazy. Yeah, he was out to take out some Jews and stuff, man. And he shot man. He really was just shooting innocent people, man. And you know, anytime you hear about that, they need to make sure for sure he put the jelly on his own finger,
Oh yeah.
cause he took out grandparents, man. He took out just innocent people out trying to enjoy a parade, dog. You know, God bless them families, man. I hope they would find some kind of solitude, man, or some kind of peace. But fuck that guy, man. We're gonna move on to our next story, man. A Wisconsin woman has pleaded not guilty to dismembering and decapitating her sex partner. And our trial date gonna be October the it's sometime in October for a court date. Yeah, man, and it kind of messed me up, man. Cause you know, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm a man.
Right.
It just messes me up when a cute woman just do something like this. I just be like, why? Why you throw away all that cuteness for nothing? For nothing. Now she done chopped off her sex partner's head, put it in a bucket, and directed the authorities of where to look for the body parts, and she still pleaded not guilty.
Cause you might know something.
I don't know what she know, man, but I feel like she gonna know orange is the new black pretty goddamn soon. But I know some men out there who need a pen pal. So you see her, and you can check out her mug shot online and everything. If you want a pen pal, she ain't going nowhere for a long damn time. You can check her out, and then put a couple dollars on her book. She'll probably write you back.
Yeah, man, they probably will.
Yeah, man. Our last story of today that we're gonna talk about, we're gonna take it back to Uvalde, and of course, we still praying for them folks over there, but they've started coming out with some new designs that they think will help with keeping schools safe and everything. Like they want to come up with everything they can come up with other than stopping young white men from being able to have weapons of mass destruction. You know, the only people that they feel safe with having weapons of mass destruction are white men. We know Russia got nuclear weapons. We ain't attacking them like we did Iraq when we thought they had weapons of mass destruction. We know other white owned countries have nuclear weapons as well. We're not attacking them. We're not threatening them. We don't like black and brown people having those kind of weapons. That's what all our efforts are put into in this country right here. Now, this is what they want to do, man. They want to put gates in front of the school. They want to have the schools with no window, single entry, one way in, one way out. What that sound like to you?
Probably
Sound to me like a prison.
Yeah.
It sounded to me like you want to put our kids in a prison all day long. Nigga, you want to put razor wire in front of a school, dog? Like, and it's already it's a school to prison and military pipeline. They got it set up where if once you graduate high school, you are perfectly trained already to either go to prison or the military. You're already perfectly trained. You know how to walk in a line. You know how to go eat lunch in the lunchroom. You got all that shit laid out for you. It's the same program, no matter which way you decide to go. And I just don't. I don't think my kids need to be going to school in no prison. Yes, I want them to be safe, and I think our schools are pretty safe. That man, I catch hell getting into that class across the street, man, and I got a child over there, and it take me a little time to get in there, and I'm sure if I had a big AR-15 on my shoulder, they wouldn't buzz me in.
Right.
I'm pretty sure that now I don't. Even before COVID, we was getting buzzed then at our schools over here. Like I don't know why, how many schools shouldn't do it take y'all to get y'all security right. We've been our school resource officers. Now I ain't gonna act like I think our school resource officers scare anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I do think they'll be quick on their radio.
Oh yeah.
And I got the utmost belief that our police department gonna take care of some business. I don't think they're gonna stay around. I don't know for sure because you never know until they come down. You heard that the sheriff done resigned over there? I think he done stepped down.
I told you that.
It was too much heat for him, man. It was too much heat. But man, God, I done had a good time today, man. Man, it's a good Wednesday, man. We're gonna get ready to get up out of here, man. Hump day. Hope everybody, like I said, that enjoyed the show. I want y'all to take the time out to go ahead and hit that like. Hit the like button. I want you to follow, share, subscribe. Let's see what else I got going on. I want y'all to check out the TikTok, the real Shyne. I want y'all to check that out, follow that. We're on Instagram too. Follow that. Check us out on Apple, Spotify. We on a couple more platforms too, man. We everywhere you can listen to a podcast. You can listen to us there. Just check us out, support us, promote us. You know what I'm saying? Share, do everything you can. We appreciate it. Shit. I think that's about it for me, man. That's about it.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Y'all, God bless y'all, man. Check y'all later, man. We out.